Greetings. You are now listening to Specialadi's Blog. Today we will be talking about the Republican Party. This is what the Republican Party said, and this is what the Republican Party did. The music is smooth jazz. It's just some nice trumpet music. Alright, so let's talk about the Republican Party. The Republican Party has said, Americans need no reminder that the challenges we face are enormous. Our economy has declined and our debt has mushroomed with the loss of millions of jobs. The social fabric that binds us as citizens, families, and communities is unraveling. Voices in and out of government whisper that our standing as the world's leader of democracy and economic growth is ending. It's time to do away with old agendas. That much is clear. It is not, however, to swap one set of leaders for another. Structure dictates, however. It dictates our behavior, so we have drafted this blueprint on a process of listening to the American people and fielding their concerns and ideals for turning things around. The American people have humbled us. They have reminded us that the privilege to serve is temporary. Hard work and tough decisions will be required of the 112th Congress. No longer can we fall short. No longer can we kick the can down the road. Now, here is what the Republican Party did. Absolutely nothing. They kicked the can down the road, laughing at the American people, saying, we're going to hold the economy hostage as long as we can, so we can defeat one man. Think about it. Defeat one man so bad. Why? Not all of it is because of the color of his skin. It is because of the vision he has to help the American people reach their full potential in life, to partake of the abundant life that has been given to all of us who believe. Work hard, hope for, and understand when change is necessary. You can't always do the same thing the same way. Change is always necessary within the atmosphere. I keep hearing the GOP say, we need to work together across the board. But when did they work together? What did they do? Not one time. Not one time their only effort has been to defeat President Obama. Everyone can clearly see that. Can clearly see that. There are jobs in America and plenty of them. There is money to invest in the American people and plenty of it. Just take a look at around everyone who wants to be a part of this country. The problem has been the Republican Congress. Yes, they say President Obama had a House majority for 2 years, but what they don't say is what he did during those 2 years. He saved millions of jobs. He gave us health care reform, among other things, and most likely could have gotten a lot more accomplished if he didn't meet with so much opposition, trying to make sure that everyone was in agreement. The GOP is so fixated on a black man in the White House telling them how to run a country that the black man, middle class, and the poor Americans built through blood, sweat, and tears. They can't see success for being a failure to this country and selling us out, taking food out of the mouth of babes, so many of them, outsourcing for cheap labor. Thus we get cheap quality of material in clothing, in building materials, and at a high cost. You get my point. When do you stop selling out? When do you stop giving trade secrets away for $1? When do you stop throwing your mother, your sister, your brother under the train for a bowl of porridge? Then you got everyone talking about religion's belief. God this, Catholic this, Muslim this, Mormons this, and they don't even follow the principles of what they say they believe in. The one truth that I see in religion is the love of money is the root of all evil. When you value material things over the health and safety of family, you have lost your mind. You know, they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and how much of it is being wasted on obtaining the most dollar for a few elite. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with having money. It answers all things, but money doesn't heal the land. Another saying, when you die, you can't take it with you. So what's wrong with sharing? Do you want to understand what happens to so many people with money? The answer is they go above the capacity they can handle. They try to get it all and live a lavish life. Yet, inside, their heart is destroyed, their mind is restless, to the point that they may go stir crazy, get strung out on drugs or alcohol or sex or whatever gadget that is to destroy oneself out there today. They've gone so far to kill themselves. They die. Yes, many before their time. It's a lie to say that we go before our time. We don't go before our time, not always. Some of us go because of the choices we made, so we go before our time. Now, I said all of that to say, if you care about this country, then put your money where your mouth is. If you have billions of dollars, then circulate them. You know, money is a cycle, a free emerge. Free money market emerges, money regulates, money monopolizes, debates, collapses, and reemerges. It's not going to dissolve. Therefore, it's unnecessary to take from those who have the least. You give them enough to gain and grow to their capacity, and the money returns itself to you over and over and over and over again. Give, and it shall be given. It's not something that is just said for an offering in the church. It's a principle for life. If you give the poor, the middle class work, they will give back to you by making sure your products have longevity. No reason for manufacturers to leave this country. We trained our laborers how to work, how to build cars, either through the education system or on the job training. That's how we made things happen. And people were looking to us to obtain the wisdom behind how we took care of our homeland. We sent our genius to school in order to allow their brains innovation to come up with great inventions. But today, we want to make others more intelligent than the people in our own shores. That sounds stupid to me. Does it sound stupid to you? Look at it this way. If you give a black man a job, a white man a job, an American a job, where are they going to spend their dollars? They are going to spend it in America. We have to think about our home first. Right now, let's get this country back on its feet, away from the GOP, who want to place a burden on the people. No, we must take you down. Your dispensation has passed. It's a new era. No more slavery of the middle class. We will no longer allow you to drag us to the ground because you act like a child, like a kindergarten trying to take down one person. Stop acting like a child. Stop acting like you don't have any morals or any principles in your head, in your mind. Let's look at it like this. As Bernie Mac said, America. He would say, now America, when you go to the polls this year in 2012, vote with wisdom. Vote with understanding. Vote to move forward. Vote so all men are created equal. Don't you want your children to live the abundant life that is set before them? Well, they can't do this without sharing, without someone who cares, and that someone is you. So, my thing to you today is to say, vote straight blue. President Obama, I got your back.